Finally, even the preternaturally leftist New Yorker was forced to acknowledge the problem of men falling behind so dramatically, although they of course ignore the most devastating statistic that men die 6 years younger and live their last decade in worse health than women, at the same time as over the last 60 years, according to a review of PubMed, which indexes almost all the medical journals, there are about 15 times as many search results on the term women's health than men's health, which is a proxy for the amount of research and outreach. And there are many offices of women's health in the government, none for men. But even the New Yorker, as I said, makes a grudging acknowledgement while somehow making all kinds of excuses for it. But I will read you just a brief excerpt that summarizes, before the New Yorker continues to diminish the plight of men. They cite a book by Scott Galloway, his book Notes on Being a Man, and this is a quote, America's young men are in crisis. Quote, seldom in recent memory has there been a cohort that has fallen farther, faster. At colleges and universities nationwide, female students now outnumber males 3-2. And by the way, there are endless still set-asides for women's scholarships, very, very few for men. Among young adults, men are more likely than women to live with their parents. By the mid-30s, more than 15% of men still live with their folks, compared with less than 9% of women. Men die by suicide at 3.5 times the rate that women do. Men's real wages are lower for the 10th and 50th percentile of earners than they were in 1979. The unemployment rate among young men with bachelor's degrees between ages 23 and 30 is close to double that of their female peers. And anecdotally, I can say, among my many clients, my minority clients, my black, not my Asian so much, but my black and Latino clients are hired so much faster, and to be honest, from everything we know about them, from their reporting and everything, these are less likely to do well than white and Asian clients who are sitting frustrated, quietly, or angry in my office, who swear that they were passed over for jobs and promotions because of their demographic, because they were a straight white male. In any event, I thought I would share that with you, because even when the New Yorker, the endlessly leftist, grudgingly acknowledges that, while then after moving on to apologize for the fact that really women still are oppressed and I felt like sharing that with you. In any event, I thank you for watching this. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. The most relevant to this is probably A Dose of Reality, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.